Jade, you just sold!
Milestone reached. Fluids can now be packaged to allow for transportation via vehicle and conveyor belts. Additionally, highly improved biofuel can now be produced.
Okay, well, embarrassingly enough, I just noticed that my mic had been off this whole time. Um, we're getting the fluid buffer put in. Now I've discovered that we are out of power. And that is because I get too much stuff hooked up now. Okay, so I need to go back and put some biofuel in some of these things. Yeah, and I don't have any biofuel with me to even get that thing fired up. Get that going. As much as I hate to do it. It gets us up and running enough to... Those are worth way more when they're refined into biomass and biofuel, but I need to just have enough to get back to base to fire up more of those biomass generators. So I apologize because I didn't realize I didn't have my mic on before. But that's just kind of life sometimes. So if anything, anybody didn't hear before, what we're kind of doing is getting our fuels. We got more complicated stuff like computers that we're going to start making, things along those lines. Got a few things done last night as far as getting stuff set up. But kind of want to get this sorted out because our fuel right now has been holding up our plastics and rubber production up to this point. Because I just don't have a place to put the fuel right now because I've not researched yet to where I can have our fuel power plant. But we just unlocked canisters and stuff like that. So I need to get that done. I need to get some concrete too. I'm out of concrete. So what I do want to figure out though is expanded power infrastructure. This is what I want. So I'm pretty sure I've already got some of that stuff. I need 100 computers though, which is going to be tricky because I've got to get a few different things for that. But I do know that I've got rubber, and I know I've got the heavy modular frames, and I know I've got beams. So let's grab all that stuff. 2, 3, and 4. I need another stack of reinforced beams, and then I need a stack of the heavy modular frames, which the heavy modular frames are right here. And I've got enough of those. And I also need, yes, the reinforced beams, so we've got that. Okay, so we can go and get those dumped in right away. One thing we'll need to figure out is our circuit boards, those are being produced over by the copper, since those required copper sheeting and plastics were already coming from, the other side of the map, and our copper sheets were right there, so it made sense to just, there goes that. I was just thinking that. It's like, I probably should put the biofuel in there. Okay, let's get that going. There. Put that there. Okay, we're good. Need to plastic coming in. So we can get the stuff dumped in for research right away. Okay, so we've got that 100 computers. So computers are going to be another manufacturer. For those you need circuit boards, cable, plastic, and screws. Okay. Well, we've got plastic and cable already over here. Well, we got plastic back there though. Cable is the only thing we really got to bring from over there. Plastic, circuit boards, and screws. We've got plastic, cable, and circuit boards over here already. So actually, maybe it makes sense to bring And actually, now that I think about it, it may make sense just to bring it over here, because the only thing that I've got to bring over here now, but I've got plastic already over there. I've got screws over there. Cable I can bring over, no problem. The screws I've already got over. So I'd have to bring cable and, you know, I think the manufacturing of the computers actually does make sense over here. Because we can just take organization. We'll just put a regular storage container in. I'm not going to worry about it. Industrial. Put that in there. Okay. So now I want to get a nice big area of biofuel for these. Let's go back and get a little bit of biofuel so I can get rid of that barrel nut tree. I don't need it anymore. I should put in a foundation here. But actually, let's put that there too. No, I actually don't need that steeper ramp there, but it keeps it nice and tight. Okay, so let's do that. Let's just grab this one. Okay. So now we can go over and get rid of that barrel nut tree. Collect. I don't need you. But there is a lot of room over here already. And it would not be hard to just do that. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. Because all I got to do is get 100 computers made, and then I can make a fuel power plant. I've got plenty of fuel, and that takes care of our power problems for quite a while. So I'm thinking we're going to do that. So let's do a manufacturer. What are we missing? 50 plastic. Okay. Which I've got plastic coming in here. Yes. All right. So now we've got circuit boards. What are these? Motors. Don't need motors yet. I'm gonna put these nope. I'm gonna put the manufacturer. I'm actually gonna send it going that direction because it keeps our footprint a little bit smaller, help us organize more storage units and things like that. We're gonna put a manufacturer here, and then I'm thinking we're gonna end up wanting to put in some other stuff, like for the modular motors and things like that. That I'm guessing we're gonna want computers for. So I'm gonna put our manufacturer over here. Thinking right there. We're gonna make computers. Already got circuit boards. Okay, yeah, okay, plastic. Okay, but actually I should take that cable. Because first and foremost, I need power. Okay. But I do need circuit boards, which are coming from over there. Circuit board's plastic. So screws I'm going to have to bring over here. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we're going to be okay. I have to imagine these probably produce fairly slowly. But that's our cable, so we can actually just... we're going to want to bring in plastic, and circuit boards can come in from over there, so they can go here. Screws are going to come in from a kind of a weird direction, so they're going to get to go here. So we'll put cable here. Let's put that in. We will put in a splitter. We're just going from there. So, damn it. Something like that. Okay, we are sending lots of cable out. So plastic and screws, plastic and circuit boards can come in from over here. Because I've got plenty coming this direction. Actually, I'm curious what we got left in the storage over here. Because I may not need that anymore. I know I've got a splitter pulling it off, but I may just make a second line of plastics just so it's pulling off the same stuff. I've got a lot of plastics. So I'm actually just going to pull this off of here. I'm going to put another splitter in. I can build up, but I can't build down. That is quite annoying. Grab steel beams. Also, if we get going and anybody just happens to like pick up on that I'm doing something wrong, or the questions about what I'm doing and why I'm doing something the way I am, definitely let me know. This is this could be a confusing game if you're just kind of showing up. You've never seen it before. Now we do got to figure something out with getting it back there because we've got a weird situation with our equipment racks going back this direction. But I'm thinking stackable conveyor belts. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is actually put a second row in. You're going to need it at some point anyways, I think. We're just running enough stuff over here. I think it's going to be an issue. Okay. Sorry, my dog was bumping my chair and I couldn't figure out what it was. But those will just go too high for now. We'll probably end up using these for the screws, honestly. we can bring those over through there. And then bring it through that way. Oh, I'm out of plates. Interesting. Well, at the minimum, we can get this run over this way. Hell, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense to just... I don't know why I thought that would work. Maybe we can just get rid of those. That's a pretty specialty conveyor belt stack right there. I don't think that's going to really be used for much. It's always easier to stack on top later, so while I've got the space and the freedom to do so, I'm going to keep these on the bottom. It's always easier to stack on top later than trying to snake stuff down through later on. I think we're actually going to put in minus actual conveyor bolts, that's right. That'll work actually, that'll be fine. So I need to go back and get some more iron plates so I can do a little bit more with put a few more stackable conveyor pulls in, get that going. Something I don't need. Oops. Okay. A game like this would actually be really fun on a sandbox mode, just where you have unlimited resources right off the bat. Could be a lot of fun actually. So I'm gonna get that in there. Where am I at? Something like right in line with that. Conveyor pulls there. So I'm gonna bring in that, and that's where we'll drop the screws off. And then that and that. And that's where we'll drop off the and that's where we will drop off the plastics. So do that. So we can keep everything out of the way. Is it gonna? Yeah, it's not gonna do that. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna back this up just a bit. Wonder what happens if I do that. Yeah, it's gonna go through there. I kind of figured as much. Let's bring it out just a little bit. Something like that. I'll make it jog over one. It's either that, or we go up higher, or we just forget about it and don't worry about keeping it out of the way. Just keep jumping over stuff. No, conveyor pole. Something, yeah, let's just do this. Something like that. Didn't fix it. It's not a big deal, I suppose. Okay, so we've got plenty of plastic going in. I'm assuming that can hold 100. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got to get screws taken care of. Fortunately, all these auxiliary things that we've been using screws for have been taking quite a while. So it's not a huge deal. That's kind of like I'd almost like to pull the screws out there. I was going to bring the screws in from the backside, but I'm actually thinking it might be better to do it this way. So what happens if I do one of these? Ooh, that's actually cooperating. So then if I go like up there, I'm liking it so far. It kind of chops through that, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. And in fact, I'm going to pull that out because there's nothing to do anymore. I did what I needed to do to get it up there. I actually don't think it's actually useful at all anymore. It's not. Nothing's holding it up. Okay. Get up on top here. Okay. So now we've got screws to there. And then we should be able to bring them out this way. What are the odds that we get? Approaching another springs. Maybe I needed to take it up one more. Take it up one more. Do that, and then we take it up. Spit it out right there. Might be getting somewhere now. It's always going through there. Okay, need to figure out somehow to get this out of there. I think I spit it out the wrong direction. Oh wait, what did I just do? Son of a gun. Okay, I accidentally just took out the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Take this out. And then bring it out. To here. Okay, I did it somewhere. Second from the top, second from the top. So there. We'll go up one to get that out of the way. So once we're there, take the screws from there this is going to be the best way to do it. Another one there. Another one there. Getting somewhere. We're snaking our way through this thing. Okay. What are the odds that it goes perfectly through there? Not quite, but we can make something work here. Can do that, and do that. So that, look at that. Somehow, some way, made that work. Not 100% sure how, but we did it. Okay, give me 1 second here. I just want to share my Twitch stream with a friend of mine. Okay. There. There. And over here. Perfect. Look at that. Got all sorts of good stuff in there. And now, last to bring over is going to be our circuit boards. What's this again? That's motors. Don't need that. Okay. Let's get our splitter in. Get conveyor belt. Get a lift. Start bringing that over. Stack the conveyor pole. We'll put one there because I think that one's going to be also useful for if we do have to pull loaders out of somewhere. Face right now. We got that. And we can jog. It's not a big deal. Okay, so now let's get our Is there really a reason that I'm going on the second ring of this? Not necessarily, but I guess it makes it mostly just makes it easier to hit the conveyor belt. conveyor lift, I suppose. That's the main deal. Alright, so it's got a couple, is it really waiting on the screws? I'm surprised it's waiting on screws, and we've got plenty of them in there. But we can go check, because we've got other iron ore mines too, that maybe it makes sense to just fire another one up and just start making a bunch of screws and just dump them into, you know, bring one production line over here for that. So that one's pretty much full up. Let's do that. Just get those things out the door. So it almost looks like it's getting full. Looks like doing pretty good there. We might need to ramp those up a little bit. But all three of these are kind of backed up. We got a bunch of screws just sitting in there that they didn't need. Looks like it's kind of maintaining pretty good too, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. That's also maybe because these are... So it's really making them as fast as it can go. Or not quite as fast, but it's getting there. A power slugger too would make me feel a lot better, but we can get over there and we can start. We should have enough screws here pretty soon. Okay. Okay. Over here. Unfortunately, we're probably kind of waiting on screws again. So let's see. I don't know how. They come in 24 seconds. It's just not cranking them out very quickly because it's not getting enough screws. We might need to fire up another. I'm thinking we might need to start making some more screws. Just for fun, is there another iron ore around here? No, those are copper. I really need a lot of extra copper right now. But you've already got ones on those. There are more out that way. Now there is a fourth one right over here. Now maybe we've got plenty of iron ore. I mean, these things are backed up. Maybe we need to turn these into more rods, I guess. Because it's full up. Problem is I don't have enough power slugs to even all that stuff out. But you know, let's get through these. I just got tons of iron ore sitting around. I almost should just be dumping it all into an industrial storage box, so it's there, and then just sending it out from there to all the smelters. But there goes our power. So this other, yeah, so this other ore right here. Let's get a miner out here. Okay, we're good there. I'll just output it this direction. Nope, power line, yeah, that one right there. Okay. Unfortunately, don't have enough. Biomass, and at least one of them. Ugh, just want to get these 100 computers made so I can get my fuel power, get that hooked up, because that's going to be gigantic. And actually getting nuclear power in tier 7 and 8 will be good. I do know that that exists. Some fuel there. No? Can we temperamental with me? Really? Like that, huh? Kind of makes sense, though, I suppose. Oh, let's see here. That thing is cranking out screws about as fast as it can go. Oh, we're running at a surplus on screws. Very nice. That is very much what I like to see. Those conveyors, replacing those 3 conveyors really freed up a lot of stuff. And maybe it makes sense. I know we've got a surplus of rods over here. We've got 3 of them getting made into rods here. They've got plenty of rods, so clearly those are not being all completely utilized. But they kind of aren't. I still can't get rid of them fast enough. How are we doing on this one? So that one's still feeding. Is that feeding into reinforced plating? It's feeding into rotors. Probably don't need that many more rotors. I don't know. It seems like we're kind of backed up. Not gonna worry about it for right now, but I've got power, so I should probably get that miner going. power slugs. Let's get the conveyor. Actually, I want to get some conveyor poles set up. Is it thinking? Set up a smelter here. I think I'm just gonna set up another screw production line. Of course, iron rods. I don't think I have a million of. Rods. These are ingots, which are becoming plates, or rods. It's just a constructor pooping out iron rods, and then another one right after it. Sending out the screws. No, I don't want a second conveyor pole. I want a conveyor Mark III. Production, actually that's exactly logistics. And we're gonna smelt iron ingots. Excuse me, power. Logistics, splitter. Oh, I did that. Splitter. seconds. This over here. And then I need another constructor. And yes, I am aware that it's not going to be 100% efficient. But it's going to make screws, and that's what I care about. What am I trying to do? Splitter. Logistics. Splitter. Screws. We will get a... Actually, this is going to be... What I did wrong here is I actually should have made this a merger. Because we're going to need more than... Technically, going to need more than one. Screws are... Yeah, screws are slower than rods. I don't know why I don't fully know why I did that. Splitter. It's right there. Nope. Pretty sure rod, yeah, iron, yeah. The order keeps up with it plenty fast. This thing doesn't kick it out quick enough, but it's okay, because we're just looking for some extra screws. So now we can go over. I think we're good on power. Let's go check to see how many computers we got made. I was running into that gap. Okay. Love hypertubes. We've got materials waiting, which means we're not we're not. Oh, circuit boards. We're running short on circuit boards. Why are we running short on circuit boards? Is it just not cranking them out fast enough? Short on plastic. Why is it short on plastic? Probably because the computers are eating it all up. Okay, so there is a shortage there. We've got lots of plastic headed that way. Kind of almost need to just let it sit and back up, because the circuit boards are using plastic faster than computers. Just that the supply line is long, and we had a big supply of plastic in the had a big supply of plastic already in the storage unit. Yeah, circuit boards were just not making them fast enough. Plastic. You just need a lot of plastic. So let's go through. So it's got, there's plenty of plastic there. Making plenty of plastic. I just need to get it so that way we can make a little bit more. Because actually what I'm really tempted to do right now is just make some circuit boards make it by hand basically. Yeah, this is kind of boring, but I feel like this way, though, we can make sure that the computers are fully funded on the circuit boards. For at least a little while. It's got plenty of circuit boards. The circuit board manufacturer's got plenty of plastic for right now, until that whole system has a chance to back up. Has a chance to rebalance itself. So let's dump our excess plastic in here. So we've got plenty. Nice thing is we should have some canisters being made over there, so we can start bottling up our fuel pretty soon, which is definitely what we're going to want to do to help get rid of some of that. We can use it to power various things. So while we're making computers and such that direction, head over to oil and then figure out what we can do to speed things up just a little bit. Okay, so what I'm thinking we're gonna do is come over here and plop down another. Eventually, we're gonna put a fuel power plant in. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna want to do that. If I maybe want to put it along the shore, probably. Either way, I'm putting in a refinery. Can't afford. Need motors, need all that stuff. Okay, should have thought about that ahead of time. How are we doing? About half full. Boy, is that a lot of. That is a lot of fuel. Glad we're taking care of it for now, but man, is that a lot of fuel. Fortunately, this oil residue isn't building up. Okay. So we're doing okay there. We're gonna have all sorts of fuel generators over here. Go grab some stuff to start putting our extra fuel in cans, so we have it. Some steel pipe. Okay, steel pipe is right here. Grab some of that. Cased beams, we're gonna go over here. We've got lots of those. Grab some motors and copper sheets, which are gonna be over at copper area. And that is what is right here. How are we doing on plastic? Plumb out. It's taking forever. The whole system is taking a long time to back up. I guess I didn't check to see where the circuit boards were at. I have a lot of extras left. Say what I should have done is reconfigured things to send all of the plastic into the storage bin and split it from there. I guess I can still do that. Reconfigure things a little bit so all the plastic is dumped in there and split evenly between the computers and the circuit boards. Right now it's getting split with half of it going to the circuit board, straight to the circuit boards, and then half going to the computers, but got excess there. Part of it's half of it's going into canisters too. which at this point I don't really need a lot of canisters, I just need more plastic. And it's really not keeping up, honestly. Oh, I forgot to grab copper sheets while I'm over there. I just need more plastic. Plenty good to make multiple refineries. So let's hop in the hypertube and back on over. Then we'll head back over to the oil area and get this going. Man, I need some power shards. There's a few slugs right there. Might be able to just build my way up. Okay, I'm gonna get this flag. Got him. Very annoying. Okay. So now we can build our refinery and start canning up some of this fuel. Refinery. Okay. So now let's bring some pipeline. I don't really want to have to put in. So I need packaged fuel. Liquid biofuel? Interesting. So it's interesting. So it's water and biofuel makes liquid biofuel. The most energy efficient form of biomass. Huh. So you can unpackage all that stuff too. Alright, well I want packaged fuel, so need power. Plenty of fuel in there. How are we doing? Got plenty in there. Okay, so I need to bring it from... Probably easiest to bring it through here, honestly. Because then we can take our packaged fuel and send it back this way. Gonna be nice. Let us come through. Am I encroaching on? Damn, it's really not just gonna fly over like that? Son of a bitch. Alright, so we're coming in from the other direction. This thing's going to be temperamental. Get rid of all of this because this thing is being ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna probably need to put in some tall foundations here. To get rid of all that. Okay. Alright, so let's get rid of these. Stack of conveyor pulls in there. We'll need the one. Since that thing is just cranking out solid fuel, we can actually probably just bring it straight across and say and actually we're just going to put in industrial storage container. Yeah, right there. Because I'm gonna bring that. Like that. Take our stack of conveyor belt, put it roughly right about here, and we'll just go around or over top. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Put that there, so that way if we want to take the third final field someplace, we can. Let's put that for now. Go from there to there? You bet we can. Ooh, look how far away we can hit that. Alright. Good work. And then here, that thing can start cranking out fuel. Which is great. Now I'm curious. This will really only take solid biofuel? What the hell kind of chainsaw is this? Okay, well good news is now we've got drastically more storage for our fuel. We can do something with it now. But we also do have the option eventually, if we want to just shut that whole thing down, we can just tee it off right there and come back up and put in a fuel generator, and we're good to go. Depending on what the fuel generators take, if it takes solid fuel or if it can just take liquid fuel or whatever it is, we can figure it out, and no problem at all. So we've got plenty of it. So we've got that taken care of. Now, I do want to go see how many computers we've got made, because it might not be a ton, depending on what, depending on what's going on. But I'm going to hop up. Just want to check a couple of things.
All right.
What's going on here? This guy. Alright, so now we are heading back to check on our computers. I really don't want to have to make any manual ones, but I need to get this, I really need to get this fuel refinery thing going so that way I can get more stuff made up and so I can keep my power going and not worry about it. Maybe go after some power shards or something. Let's see here. Oh. I'm going to turn myself up just a little bit. Turn the machinery down just a little bit. Let me see here. Let me turn myself up just a little bit more. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. I'm just adjusting my audio. It sounds like I might be just a little... might be just a little quiet. Just give me 1 second here. Because I know there's a way to boost. I think it's done through an effect, I think. Bear with me here, just trying to figure it out as far as boosting my mic. Let's try. There's, Give me 1 second here. Like I said, just trying to figure this out here real quick. I apologize. I did not realize that my audio was so quiet. Turn my gain up just a little bit. Damn, I know there is a... I had it fixed before, and I'm trying to figure out what the... If anybody in the comments has a good suggestion for how I can boost my mic volume, please let me know. But okay. I think man, I can't find it. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it gets a little bit better. Otherwise, I can, for right now anyways, I'll turn my audio down, turn my factory volume down just a little bit, just so I'm not getting drowned out. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. I apologize for that. I'll get something added. I know I had it adjusted on my previous before, and then I kind of messed around with some settings. And oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure it is actually for what? Yep, there it is. For whatever reason, in Streamlabs OBS, which is what I'm using, the gain to actually make yourself louder than 100% is listed as a filter effect. So I just turned it up. Hopefully it's better now. Please let me know in the chat or whatever if it's better, if it needs to get turned up. a little bit, but hopefully that is better. So I'm gonna go check on my computers now. Okay, so it's a filter, not an effect. Okay, so now we're back here at our computers. Please have more made. 19. The problem is that we are just always waiting on circuit boards because I don't have enough plastic yet. I've got plastic going to about 6 different places, and I just can't produce enough of it yet. So I'm just going to kind of rob Peter to pay Paul here for a little bit anyways, just to get more circuit boards kicked out. But I can also try to set up another refinery to maybe try to kick out more plastic. Yeah, so this is where I need to send it. 19 more, so I need 53 more computers. Boy, that is going to take forever. But I'm pretty sure I've got enough for another refinery. Let me check. Okay, yep, we're good for another refinery. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go set another refinery up because I think I've got enough oil. Actually, I want to check to make sure I've got some copper sheeting. Yep, and some steel tubing. Yep, so I can tee something off and get that made up because I think I've got enough oil production right now that I can make another plastic line that I'll put a merger in to get this all going. But we'll hop in the hyper tube and head back this way. I really hate how far away they stuck the oil on this map. It's just forever away. Alright, back over here, finally. So I think I want to put another refinery in. And I know that I've got enough production that I can tee some of this off and take some of the oil, because I'm guessing this is probably full. Yep. It's full, because that's got 400, let's see. This is only eating 90 cubic meters a minute. And what's one of these cranking out? Slide underneath. It's really cranking out quite a bit, but it's making about as much as it can. So we've definitely got room to pull more off. And the nice thing is that liquid is a little bit easier to work with than solid. It equalizes itself basically instantaneously. So don't have to worry about catching up anything, and teeing things more off and splitting in more lines is not a big deal with liquid, obviously. I need to make sure that we're good to go here. So we're kind of lined up anyways. Right about there. All right. So let's put in a junction. I know this is kind of messy, but it's really not going to end up being a big deal. Put a junction. Oh shit, what am I doing? Junction there. We'll get it turned. Perfect. And we'll set this over here. Run that right along there. And we're just going to make lots of plastic. I actually almost should just take... now that I think about it, I should take all the residual and pump it into more plastic. Let's get our thing hooked up to power. Let's just make another one there. Got kind of a wild power system set up right now, but that's alright. But we do want to make plastic. So our solids, we can send it back out on a conveyor. Let's get it up off the ground. And we'll put in, yep, there goes our there goes our power. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually, we don't need to go there. Because I actually need to go in there. What I can do is put a conveyor pole there. And pull from there to there. Okay, so now we'll just kind of line it up, not going to worry about getting it perfect. Something like that. And of course, I'm out of concrete. Okay. But I'm pretty sure I've got enough. Yep, steel beams to get us over there anyways. And there. Okay. We are producing plastic now, or more of it, which we need about as much plastic as we can find. But currently don't have a place to send our residual. So our residual is probably gonna... Because that's residual right there. I wonder if I can... Feels unlikely that I can run it through there. I wish this wasn't at such a wonky angle and I could just run it in through there. But I don't think I can. But I could actually bring it in here and shove it in there. That would probably work. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get pipeline. I don't want it support. I want an actual pipeline. Oh, but I don't have any concrete. Let's just go. But I'm out of power. This is all. It's all a big mess. I just need enough to get this thing fired up so I can hop in the frickin' tube. Just fire one of these up. Kidding me right now? Okay. Gotta quick get over to the get over to the hypertube entrance before I lose power again. Because I do not have enough. I feel like there's got to be at some point where you can upgrade and put like a Hot Wheels booster in one of these things, just send yourself right across. I think there's got to be a time and place you can do that. Something later on, like a Mark II hollow tube, or a Mark II hyper tube, or something like that. And problem is, I think all of our... I mean, I suppose I could just make another coal power plant. I'm pretty sure I've still got a surplus of coal. I certainly don't think I'm definitely not running short on coal. I'm just going to put another coal power plant in right now. Because I'm just tired of dealing with all the other stuff. So I'm just going to put a coal one in now. Wish those rocks weren't there. They could be a little bit cleaner. That's actually not a horrible spot. Right there seems good. And the nice thing is I've already got stuff set up. I'll tee that off later. Actually, by the time I'm gonna need another one, I'm gonna have fuel. So let's put in Mark III conveyor, something like that. Put that to there. Okay. And I know we've got plenty of coal. Good. Now we're fine on power. So I'm gonna grab some concrete for sure. Head back over here. Need to stop jumping through that gap like I always do. Got some efficiencies over here I do need to get cleaned up at some point, but not right now. Grab some concrete. And we'll head back over to the oil area and get our heavy oil residue taken care of, so that way we can really start cranking a lot more plastic, because we badly need it. If you have seen a small animal walking around in the background, it's Coco. Just doing her thing. Just sniffing stuff. Right, Coco? Hmm? Alright, I'm gonna put you down. Alright, so now let's get our residue piping. Can I run it through here? Oh, I can. I mean, it makes sense, but it seems like... Oh, did I... Pfft. Terrible. I forgot copper sheets because I'm a dumbass. I'm holding forward and sprint to see if it goes faster, but it doesn't appear that it does. You can turn yourself around, which is interesting. Feels like by the time this game is full release that you'll be able to, that they'll have stuff to improve the hypertubes and make them go faster or something. I know there is a freight train, so that's probably something that you're just expecting you to replace the hypertubes with at some point. And we gotta head back over to our copper area. Fortunately, I've got another hypertube set up to go quickly over to copper. Get off. Okay. I always seem to have a bunch of copper sheets on me, so it kind of threw me off that I didn't have enough. Of course, I've got a bunch of crap in here that I don't need. Like, I make plenty of this stuff. And now we can head back over. Probably could have taken the hypertube, but I'm already at the end, so. God damn it. Ugh. Score one for putting another coal power plant in, though. We needed that. Big time. That was getting really annoying with all those biomass burners shutting down. Just like that. Literally just lost power as soon as I was talking about how great it was to have another coal burner. Probably should put a crafting bench down here, just if I can anyways. I don't know if I can or not. The hell is it? Craft bench. Oh, I can. That way at least I can get some leaves and some at least make biomass while I'm down here. Pipe. This is what I'm doing. Okay. How spectacular is it that can run underneath, though? Go through one more. Something like that. And we'll stay online just like that. I'm not gonna do that. That's weird. Get it out of the way. And then we'll come down and do that. Alright, so now we are producing a lot of residue. But we're also producing a lot of fuel, so that's good. We also have no power, so none of this matters. So let's just get some leaves and shit. We'll turn it into friggin' biomass. Actually, I should just turn it into biomass. Chop some of this wood down. Yeah, I just need enough. Because I just need enough to get me through to making those computers. Let's just put a craft bench in. Ah, I was wondering what I was going to do with this square. Feels appropriate. Alright. Just make some damn biomass. Of course I don't have enough space in my inventory. Why would I? I've got plenty of reinforced beams. Do have black powder. Can't believe I'm hand making solid biofuel right now. Got 4 coal plants and a bunch of other stuff. I got cocky, thinking, oh, you know what? I don't need all that. I don't need all those extra biomass things. I'm not gonna need them because I'm gonna have oil power here pretty soon, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be unstoppable. Nope. Like I said, I need to chop down some damn trees. Except for I don't have any inventory space. 2 biomass? Nope. Six plastic. I'm not gonna worry about. Random iron ore in here. Bauxite. Don't need any of that. Okay. I'm gonna deforest this whole thing. always love the AoE on this chainsaw. Hey, failberries. Nope, don't have enough space. Of course I don't. Why would I? Don't have enough space for any of that either. $47 plastic canisters. The hell do I have that for? This is ridiculous. Throw these back in here and get some frickin' power again. This is insane. Can't believe I'm cutting down trees now. Get rid of some of this anyway. I got 6 stray coal in there. Don't really know why. I've got random cable. Seems like I've always just got like tiny quantities of a bunch of stuff that I really don't need. Like flowers. I'm just going to do the leaves now, I think. The wood I can make into biomass back at the base. I've got it set up to automatically make all that. So I'm just going to get the leaves done. I can take all the biomass that I've got and put it back into my container at the base. Hopefully those 2 biomass burners right there are enough. Maybe 1? What are the odds? Okay. Very good. But we are producing plastics. Yes. And actually, I think I'm going to turn off the canisters for right now. I don't think we really need a lot more of those. I think I've got quite a few. I've still got quite a few made up, and it's not even making them fuel that quickly, so I'm not going to worry about making canisters. So I was wrong about the extra biomass, which is weird because I just turned something off, and now it's giving me this kind of guff. Like, how you doing this to me right now? Holy cow. What in the world? You telling me I really don't have enough power right now? Guess we're taking the tractor back. Actually, I do want to get a truck made up. Those things look cool. Got plenty of fuel for this thing, but it's not nearly as fun or hands-free as the hypertube. Kind of annoying. And it's not a lot of plastic, but it's more than we were doing before. It should speed up quite a bit once that supply line over to the canisters backs up. Never figured out what to do with these elephant things. Probably never gonna figure it out. let's get some more fuel in one. Do I have biomass started? Nope, I don't. Those both have fuel. Just kick one of these on. Okay. Let's put these in here, get those made up into biofuel. Put the wood in here, so that's getting made into biomass. Okay. Probably should just put another coal burner up, honestly. Every time I get cocky about thinking, oh, we don't need all these, I end up needing more. So you know what we're gonna do? Put up as many goddamn coal generators as I can find. So I'm gonna put up 2 more coal generators. I don't know. I think that should cover me. Every time I keep saying it's gonna cover me, it doesn't cover me. I died as soon as I was trying to go into the damn hypertube. Alright. I know I've got enough coal to do it, so I'm going to... what was I doing? Cable. Let's go get some cable. We're going to put 2 more coal generators in. Because this is ridiculous. I feel like there should be like lights out here too, besides just the power poles. Coal generator. Something like that. And I'll put another one in. Oh, I messed that up. I should have turned it around. Okay. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way. So that way I can do this a little bit easier. Put a second one there. Okay. So now I need to get more coal in here. So let's put a we're going to put a conveyor pole right here. Something like that. And then we're going to put in a conveyor belt to somewhere I don't need to go up too far. That. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put in a Mark III conveyor. Put that there. Now, if it's going to let me, I will totally just do that. So it's going to let me. So then I just need to put in a couple Mark III conveyors here. And then we'll bring one, because then we're going to put in a splitter. As I found out like 2 episodes ago that you can just plop them up in the air there. Looks kind of weird, but that's okay. Put that there. And put that there. And we're loading coal. Okay, so now I just need to put in a T. Actually, I can just leave that there. I'm not going to worry about too much about it because then I can just bring that here. Bring that there. And then I can tee that off. Right there. And put that there. And then all I need to do now is hook that up to power. And hook that. Up to power. And then we can crank this bitch up. Except for, do I really not have water? I should have plenty of water. Nope, okay. Well, we can go get more water. That is not an issue. Just go make another water pump. Luckily, you don't need a special ore deposit or anything like that for that. You just put another... Yeah, because I don't have any water. Just put another water pump in. So I think I'm going to do two things here, actually. I'm going to put a second water pump in. Which is production, water extractor. Something like that. What I'm also going to do is... What is that all going to? Oh, it's going to pumps. Okay. That's already, and that one's already full up. I'll get rid of that power line. I can do something else with that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And actually get rid of that. Because I'm going to put in... Yeah, I got it. Industrial fluid buffer. But I need plastic. 30 plastic, 30 plastic. Where would 30 plastic be? 30 plastic, computers would have 30 plastic. That's already getting a huge surplus of plastic. Because I really just need to get enough I just need to get enough power going just to get the other two coal generators going. Oh, computers is over here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of plastic just sitting right there. I know for a fact that I can steal 30 plastic out of here. Head over this way to my other water pump. So now we can get our industrial fluid buffer in. And we'll put that... I don't think either way... I think they're both the same no matter which way you put it in. And I'm actually going to put it right about... there. Because then I will put that there. And then I will put a T in. Logistics, logistics, logistics. Put that there, put that there. Alright, now we can pump out plenty of water. And then we just need to get that hooked up to that. So then let's put a couple pumps in. One there. It's probably excessive, honestly, but in my mind, I think you'd rather have more pumps than you need than fewer. Slide underneath. Okay. How's that thing even operating? There's no power. I think it's a bullshitter. So we'll get the power fired back up. I should put a hyper tube down here, honestly, but we'll get it fired back up. Get our second water pump going. Hopefully filling up at least part of that industrial fluid buffer. More importantly, getting 2 things worth of water pumping in there. So we're good there. So let's just get a couple things. Just hopefully we've got a little bit of biomass I can stick in one of these just to get it fired up and running. I got an extra one of these. Pretty sure one of these has extra in it. Okay, we're good there. Now let's go check our water situation. See if we've got enough. It's going to take a second for it to actually get up to our other coal generators. Damn it. Okay. This is pissing me off. Why do I got... These all have enough in them. Those 2 are out. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Do I have 2 sacks? Yes, I do. 2 sacks. Okay. Getting this power situation figured out is a nightmare. Okay. That should be enough. 985 should be plenty. I'm not getting any water in. God damn it. So that's just exporting biomass. Okay, I don't really want to build another biomass generator, but it's appearing I'm needing to do that because I don't have any water otherwise. Because I've got all of these. Well, so we're building another freaking biomass generator. Can't believe all of this is born out of the fact that I just need to get water to my coal generators. Should be enough. How is that not enough power? How is that even possible? What? I don't know, maybe I just need to turn some shit off for right now. Let's turn off motors, don't need that. What is it, stators? It's already not running, okay. Copper sheets need all that, I need all that, I don't know. feels like I should be able to get this stuff going again. Why? It's right there. It's running near capacity, but it's still running under capacity. Swear to God, if this thing shuts down again. I don't want to go in the hypertube. Alright. Now... God, I hope this thing is building up. Son of a bitch. Am I just not building up water? Or what's the deal here? I should have enough water. Like, it doesn't even feel possible that I don't have enough water at this point. Like, these things are still running. Why? Do they not have water? Or am I really not cranking out enough juice with those 2 extra coal generators I just put in? What is going on? I mean, it kind of makes sense that I was going to be running out of water at some point. I've got plenty of coal. There's no water making it up here because the pumps aren't on. Okay. Am I really going to have to make another biomass burner? Or shut some stuff down. Kind of need to keep making that stuff. Leave that on standby so it's not even trying to fire up. Don't need steel pipes. Do all that. Shut that stuff down. Maybe we can refire it back up. Because it's saying I have crazy capacity. Of course, when it's running, though, I don't have it. Like, why do I not have enough production? This is bonkers to me. Why do I keep blowing fuses? Another damn biomass burner in. Don't really have anything you can use as biomass. Do I have any made up? Got solid biofuel. Okay. Please. How? How? How am I blowing all these fuses? What's happening? Fully do not understand what's going on right now. let's turn this off. Like, why do I keep blowing fuses? This makes no sense to me. It's immediately blowing the fuse. Why is it immediately blowing the fuse? This doesn't make any sense. If anybody's got any advice here for what's going on, like why I keep blowing both of these fuses, please let me know. Because I genuinely do not understand. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I've got coal. I know I need to get water, which I've got enough getting ready to be stored. Let's just try that. Turn off one of the coal generators. I mean, is it literally just water? I mean, why? Should have plenty of water. Maybe I'll just put both of these water pumps on a separate biomass burner for right now, just to keep everything. Get rid of the jump pad. Seems silly. Put them on their own biomass burner for right now, just to build up water in that industrial. I mean, it's certainly possible because pumps generally speaking just eat up a lot of electricity, so it's certainly possible. And they require 20 megawatts on their own. So if I put a biomass burner down here, we'll put 2 of them on there. Let's get rid of those 2 things. Put those right there. There. And there. Okay, let's just get some stuff figured out here. Okay. Just to get this thing pumping water. I was wondering about that. Alright. I'm very confused. I don't know if maybe I need to... Like, I don't know if you can only have so much power on one electrical grid. I just don't get it. It dies immediately. Okay, so I'm going to take this back off. Whatever. Okay. It's gonna die here in a second because we're losing flowers, but... keeping up an okay fill rate. Yeah, because I need to... I just physically cannot understand why. I've added 4 biomass burners now, all with fuel, and I just cannot figure out why I can't. Keep this thing powered. Those things are powered. Are we actually running? Hold up. We're actually running? Everything's running. Why is everything running? I don't understand anything. Problem is I don't have any water coming in now. So if I kick the other coal power plant on and reconnect up our... because I turned one of the coal power plants off, so if I turn it back on... it's got a little bit of water. So if we kick that on, we've got power, we got capacity now. So let's head back. I mean, we're only needing 400. We're only needing 400 megawatts of power. So before we run out of water in that industrial storage container, I'm going to connect up those water pumps again. Because from what I can tell, we're running okay now. I just needed to get water to the power plants. Because I think once we get going, we'll have plenty of water going to the power plants. I just needed to actually get it up there, and that's what was giving me so much trouble. Right there, and right there. Okay. So now we should be doing okay. Why? Why? Let's get rid of that. Okay. Okay, we're producing. We're filling up with water. Maybe I just don't need the second pump yet. I just needed to actually get it. Are we staying somewhere sustainable? 253, 254. And that'll kick over. We're gaining on water. So from what I can tell, we're good. Now, what the hell? Every time! Why? Oh my god. Why? Why can I not get this thing going here? Because I can make an assload of power. And we keep blowing fuses. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out why. I mean, we're hanging out at 499 and capacity is at 860. We're producing exactly as much as we need all the time. Capacity is staying around 800, give or take. I mean, it's doing pretty well. Even though I've got a bunch of this stuff turned off, you know, I've got a few things turned off. Not a lot of stuff, but a few things. And as long as our pumps are keeping head up this direction, which we're doing okay. I'd like to get more. Which it's not going to be a lot because we don't have like a full, we have right there, but doing good there. Doing good there. Why do we suck shit so bad there? Like, why is that pump not doing diddly? God, we lose so much right there. Is it just that bend? God, it is that bend that is just killing it. Okay. Get rid of that. Rid of that. Pipeline, there to there. Get rid of the bend. Okay. Got a decent head there. Nope. Flow rate, we're doing fine. Doing better. Okay. So from what I can tell, so we're hanging out at 450, we're producing 750, so we're really way overproducing, but that's okay. How are we doing here? Are we gaining at all? Gaining slowly, so maybe we don't need that second pump for right now, and that bend was just screwing at the head so bad. I don't think we've got really any more of those super weird bends anymore. How are we doing up here? 13.5, that's about what we were before. Doing really good there. Basically full there. It's weird. So we're getting plenty of water up here. Doing fine. Maybe I should put a fluid buffer in up here just to stabilize it a little bit. Why are we only getting 4.5 there? Is it because of the? It's because of the 90, I bet. Okay, but why is that not cranking out power? So it's struggling on water? Okay. So that would be why. That's a new one that's a new problem. I'm doing okay here. I think I'm gonna put a pump or two in. Logistics, let's put a pipeline pump in. How are we doing actually? Like back here, pretty low. But here we're doing great. It is that 90 that's really killing us. So I want to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I want to much better. Much better. Get rid of those. Get rid of that uphill for no that we had there for no reason. Should be getting more water down here. Much better. Okay. I'm doing okay there, but I think I kind of want to put a pump in. Or do you put it before? We'll do both. Just to really send it around that corner. Okay, let's get this hooked into a power grid. Okay, so now we are sending what's hopefully a lot more water. So we're not getting water in here. Ugh. Readjust. Why are we not getting enough water in here? Maybe we need a buffer up here. Eat some of that water and send extra pressure this way. Because we're losing a lot coming around the corner. Let's see how fast this thing is filling up. It's hanging around 40, it's peaking at about 45. It's gonna keep going up. Okay, I think that should be beneficial. Yeah, we are just not getting enough water up here. Well, that's like three coal burners over there are not getting water. And I, for the life of me, cannot figure out why. It'd be nice if there was water, like, right there. Just pump it up here, send it straight in. Maybe I've got too many splits. Don't have hardly any in that. Got a little bit there. A little bit there. A little bit there. A little bit there. Some there. Not really enough though. I think I'm gonna get rid of that pump. Need to figure out a good way to get coal to fix this water issue, because right now we are having difficulties. The problem is when you get to a T, you're cutting your head down every time. We're gaining on water in our buffer, so we're not losing any excess. We're doing 13 back here. Only 10 there. I think I put a pump in there. Problem is, I've only got 2 coal burners going consistently, and then the other 4 are going sporadically because I just don't have enough water getting up here, which is very annoying because I've got plenty of water. There's another iron deposit. So maybe what I need to do actually is... See, I shouldn't split it off though, that's a bad idea. Basically, split it off here and then introduce more water in at this end of the system. But I don't think that's actually going to do anything for it. We're running at power right now, which is good. But I really wish we could get more up there. I do have a long stretch here that doesn't have any pumps. Might not be a bad idea to get some going in there. Then it's coming back downhill, so don't need any more pumps there. And we're kicking into a fluid buffer. Which is still gaining. God, I've only got one running right now. What is going on? Oh, I need oil power. Tired of dealing with this water over here. Let's see if we can figure out how many computers we've got made. I know it might not be very many. Actually, what do we got for plastic in here? Take that. Okay. Go do our circuit boards, see if we're filled up there. Of course, we've been dicking around with power so long that it's been in and out so many times that who knows if we've hardly gotten any made. That's kind of the annoying part. This honestly might just be one of those things where we kind of just let it sit. Looks like our plastic is starting to kind of keep up a little bit. We're going to put that in there just to make sure we are keeping it. For right now anyways. Making sure we're constantly putting out circuit boards. Unfortunately, we're still going to be sitting here waiting for circuit boards. Shit, because the 10th one I think just showed up there. Yep. This might be one of those where we just kind of... I mean, I could manually craft some circuit boards and things like that and do that, but... thinking at this point it might just be easier... Why not? Why wouldn't we lose power? I know that's not going to last, but... probably just need to go on a big wood run and get a bunch of biomass created so that way I can just pump all of my biomass burners, get them all going. I don't know why I can't get enough water to make all of those coal generators work. I cannot figure it out. Damn it. Quit sucking me in. .1. So those three are running. I don't know how long that third one's gonna run. Not very long, apparently. Funny thing is, just coal's not even the issue, but it just keeps shutting down because it can't. it just keeps shutting down because there's no, you just can't get enough water. Worst part is I don't know how to, like, I can try to get more water shoved into the system, but I mean, it's gaining at the fluid buffer here. It's, I'm pretty sure I would guess we're probably still gaining. We've been hanging around 40 for a while now, so I mean, we shouldn't be losing. We're at 10 there. 9.7. Lose 5 coming around that corner. I don't know. Get rid of this pump. It's not doing anything. Seems like it's just making it worse. Or maybe it was the only thing holding this whole system together. Who knows? Seems like I've got more than enough water coming out of here. Maybe I need to... Maybe I need to tee it off here and keep chunking it away. Can't go underneath. Okay, let's get that out of there. Okay, slide underneath. Can I? Is he gonna let me? Yeah? So that's building up water. Pretty good. It's keeping pace, so we can keep 2 steady ones there for sure. Who knows? Maybe that's just how we gotta do this whole thing. Just keep splitting these off. And now that's eating too much. That's eating too much off of that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. So we're there. We're still... Turn it back on. Okay. Doesn't even seem possible that we're losing that much. Get rid of that. All right. So what does it take to make circuit boards? It's like plastic, something and something. Maybe just suck it up, make a bunch of circuit boards just to get. There goes the neighborhood. I can make a bunch of them right now. Well, not a bunch, but some. Really wish computers didn't require 10 of them, but... Oh, let's see if we can turn the power back on. Okay. Maybe I just need to let it sit without power and let the coal burners build up water in the system. It's crazy. Just can't keep this thing powered. And it's all because I can't figure out how to get some damn water up to my coal power plants. $31 more. My dog is getting very impatient with me. Okay, so, and the problem is I can't keep these things freaking going. I can't keep these things going without those pumps running. If the pumps aren't running down there, then I'm not building up any water in the system. And since the things aren't building up any water in the system, they mean these are... I guess I'm curious, are we building up any water? I got 3 of them running. Man, they're so inconsistent. I just can't get water in here. Why can I not get water in here? Or suppose I could try to go down there or something like that, or bring, somehow get more water up here from that direction. But I need power to do it. Can't do anything. Without the plastics running over there, I can't do anything. You know what? Just need to get it running enough so that I can jump in the hyper tube and go over there and shut off my second refinery and all that, because it was working fine before I had all that set up. Come on. Just keep running. Just long enough for me to jump in the hyper tube. That's all you need to do. Stay running for 5 seconds. Just stay running for 2 seconds. Come on. Not even giving me that now? Not even gonna do me the service of staying on for 5 seconds. You know what I should do is put the coal burners down by the coal area. I've got lots of water down there, and it wouldn't be hard at all to do that. I'm probably producing excess water down there. No, take me with you, Hypertube. Good. It's gonna die in about 2 seconds as soon as I get going. But down there I can at least shut off my extra refinery. It's gonna take longer to make the plastic, but we're not gonna lose all of our stuff. It's not gonna keep shutting down every 2 seconds. Yep, there it goes. Made it longer than I thought it was gonna. So just gonna get down there, shut off the extra refinery, hopefully keep some of our power. Turn this on standby. Fire this bitch back up. Because refineries, I'm pretty sure, eat up quite a bit of power. What the hell? Let's shut off that now, I guess. Don't know why I keep accidentally pressing that button. How are we doing on fuel? We've got enough there. We can flush it, I guess, if need be. Let's turn that off. I guess. Well, good thing I found quartz a million miles away. Okay. Not producing a lot of power right now, unfortunately, but should be enough to keep us going for a little while. And if I have to, you know what? I hate doing this. I'm just going to jump the fluid buffer. Why did it quit? We had enough power before, and now all of a sudden we don't. Like, I've shut a bunch of stuff off. Suddenly we just don't have enough power for anything now. Just let me jump on the Hyper 2. I'm going to go back and shut off that other manufacturer. I guess. Oh, this is crazy. I just cannot figure out why. For the life of me, just cannot figure out why I can't get enough water. One, get enough water up to those power plants, but then two, why all of a sudden I don't have enough power, even though I'm basically running what I had before when I had enough power. Let's see what it costs to. I'm gonna see what it costs to put another coal power plant in down at the coal area, because coal power coal generator. There we go. I've got enough stuff. Okay. I just gotta get the place up and running long enough to hop in that hypertube so I can get down to the coal area. Because I'm pretty sure I've probably got enough water pressure down there that I can keep stuff rolling. Alright, I'm going to put a power pole right there so that I can turn this thing on and hop right in, just have it suck me in right away as soon as I start it. Take me with you. All right. This is crazy. I know it'll die as soon as I get going. Yep. One of these days I need to go power slug hunting. Finally, tell you what though, before I had this hyper, I haven't been back here in a little while, but before I had this hyper tube, this whole thing was a nightmare. Okay, so like I know I've got plenty of water down here. So I'm thinking we're gonna put another coal generator in. I mean, I can't afford one cable short. Are you shitting me? Is that real? Oh, wrong one. Crap bench. Okay. Good thing I've got a bunch of wire on me. Okay. Coal generator. Let's see if we can keep this thing running. Who knows, maybe this whole area will just end up being kind of like all reliable down here. It's never giving me trouble. I'm actually going to pull off that stack, I think. I'm just going to go right underneath. We'll go there, there, and right up in there, of course. Of course I can't. What, can I make a Mark II at least? I can make a Mark II. Mark II is plenty. Okay. Two power line. Just get another one just for good measure. Okay. Full up on water. Look at that. I can keep a coal burner going. Ridiculous. And this one would be the one that would be losing it, but we're not. We're keeping it nice and steady. How is that possible? Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna ditch the craft bench. We're gonna put another coal burner in because I know I have enough coal to do it. And I know that I can keep the goddamn thing fed with water. If I need cable. Of course, I deleted my goddamn craft bench. Tell you what, I'm having a bad time right now. Alright, there we go. Where's my cable? Cable. Like 30 cable, you son of a gun. 30 cable. Okay. Let's get power. Another coal generator. Because I don't have 1,000 of these already. What the hell? Don't even care. Alright, so I'm going to put in a junction there. Put that there. Okay. And then I'm going to take... I've already got all 3 of those already bought. What do I got here? Can I do a Mark 3 lift there? No, I can't. Guess I can just put another splitter in. I'll put a splitter in right there. Missing cable. Cable. Wrong bench. Cable. Okay. Now we can make a splitter. That to that. I'm guessing we can't afford that. Ooh, I should not that far away, but a Mark II conveyor will work just fine. Okay. One there. One there. And we'll connect. Okay. Now. We're getting water. We're making power. We're plus water. We're doing good. Look at that. We're even maxed out on water. I could peel off more water and put another damn generator in. Our coal is keeping up fine. We're still waiting on coal over here. We're still maxed out in here. Even though we're sending a bunch back that way. 'Cause I'm producing just a silly amount of coal down here. Good. I don't want to say it because every time I say it I get burned. But it seems like we're stable on power right now. It seems that way. So, what I want to do, because I think I can get away with it, we'll find out if we can't, is I want to go fire up that second refinery again to keep our plastic coming. Try to speed that up a little bit. And I think I'm going to let this sit. Just let it sit overnight or something like that. And just get it done. Because it's just going to take a while. And it's just, right now the power situation is so unstable that I think adding more stuff to get more power is going to just make things more difficult. So I've got my essential processes that I need. I got those firing up. I got those fired up. And they're running. But what I need is just time to crank out those computers. And right now, I would say, because as soon as we can get that, I'm making a lot of oil and I'm making a lot of fuel, and I can make even more fuel than I'm making right now. I'm making a lot of fuel, and it's just residual fuel. If I actually dedicated one of my refineries to just making fuel, I'd be rolling in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. What do we got? I only got 1, 2, 3. Those two over there are the only two that consistently produce. Does this have a shard in it? No, it doesn't. How about this one? Nope. Not even doing anything, so who cares? Oh, wait. There we go. Hypertube. I'm going to turn the refinery on and let it run for a little bit. And if our power is stable, then I think I'm going to call it a night, be done with the... I'm going to probably turn off the stream, but I'm going to let it sit overnight. Just let it build up resources. Let it sit there and make plastic, make computers, all of that. And I'll put a storage bin on the other side of the computers just to make sure that we're not... Or I'll put a storage container on the other side for any spare computers that we have. Just in case it actually works and it goes through the whole night and we don't have to worry about it. Okay. We'll run that. Let's just check on our power. We'll see how it's going. See, our capacity is way above our consumption. I think we're power stable. I think the problem that we were having before is with those generators going in and out is that it was showing that it was X amount of capacity because they had 1 cubic meter of water in there. Well, as soon as you turn it on, it eats a cubic meter of water, and then you're done. So I think that's what our problem was before. So what I'm probably gonna do is once we get this going, once we get computers done, so that I can research and get that fuel power plant. Once I get that going, that is gonna be I'm gonna get that fired up because that's gonna be a lot of power. That's gonna be really good for us. And then I'm probably gonna delete those 3 or 4 coal generators that I just made. I'm probably gonna delete them, and just because I can't get water to them, and I either make more of them down by the shore or something, and just convey some coal down there, and make more of them down by the shore just so we can get water to them better, or I don't know, something. Because either way, there's just not enough water getting to them. But it looks like we're sitting pretty good, being power stable, and we're making plastic, we're making fuel. I need to stop doing that. All right. I know I dumped that fuel buffer, but I just did not have enough room for it. And I've got plenty of boxed up fuel here too. But I'm going to turn this on because I've got canisters someplace. Or maybe I ran out. Who knows? I might have ran out, honestly. Yep, I did. Okay. So I'm actually going to turn this on, especially since we're going to be letting it sit overnight. I'll let it keep making canisters just so we don't have to dump any more fuel than we have to. So I'm thinking we'll probably leave it there. I'm gonna go check our computers, see if we've got any more made, and then probably put a storage container on the back side so we can catch any overflow in case we get to 50 or something like that, and it doesn't keep making them because they take forever to make anyways. So I'm certainly not gonna squander any extra production I can get. I would be shocked if I could fill up a storage container even overnight. So I'm gonna get those and probably call it for the stream. This has been a wildly frustrating session, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting really close to unlocking some really big stuff. Yeah, like these two and probably this one, honestly. Maybe the third one. Just dump them all together. Actually, I'll probably keep I'll probably just get rid of those two for sure. I don't know about this fourth one yet. Just depending on if by getting rid of the other two, then we are capable of running that fourth one constantly, then I'll keep it. But if it's not going to run constantly, then I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so I do want to see. So this expanded power infrastructure, it gives us a fuel generator, which is really good. Need fuel generators. Deuterium ore, I don't really know what we need for that. The jetpack. Another 25 computers. I could unlock the jetpack like right now. Because the jetpack would allow me to go get power slugs. And power slugs would make everything much better. Probably going to do that tomorrow. Yeah, so we're just sitting waiting on circuit boards, unfortunately. And circuit boards are waiting on plastic. I'll take the plastic out of here because it's got enough waiting for it. Circuit boards just take a while to make. Can only make one every 8 seconds. So it can't, it physically can't make enough circuit boards to keep up with that thing anyways. Much less if it had the plastic to do it. There's a lot of excess plastic just sitting on there though. Tell you what though, I'm kind of thinking about grabbing some motors out of here. I think. And just finishing up that jetpack, and then doing the coal power, and then unlocking fuel power tomorrow morning, since I'll have enough. I should have enough computers made. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a couple foundations out here. I guess I'll put an industrial storage container if I can afford it. If I can't, then I'm not gonna worry about it. Get that there. From there to there. Okay. And now we're dumping any excess computers. Put them in there. Not expecting to have a lot. But some. Put that in there. All right. Cause I tell you what though, if I can peel out, can I pull those out? I can't. That's unfortunate. Because like I can afford this. If I could pull those computers out, which I don't think I can, I could. That sucks. I could do that right now. Nope. I can't, so I'm not going to worry about it. Does a jetpack need? No. I need more motors. Grab a couple hundred rubber since I've got it. Grab some plastic. And I'll grab some motors for it in the morning when I come back to harvest those computers. So I think we've done just about everything we can do for now. So all right, I think we're probably going to call it a night. We got quite a bit of stuff done, quite a bit of frustration dealt with, unfortunately, but we'll hop up here to Lookout Tower so you can kind of see what was going on. We got a few things done. Ran some new plastic lines, got our circuit boards and our computers going. Dealt with some issues with with our coal generators. There was still only 3 of them working, but got some more set up back there. So tomorrow I'll come back probably and get everything. Hopefully we'll come back in the morning and I'll have all of my computers made up, so that we can finish out both the jetpack and the fuel in the expanded power network. My dog is getting impatient now. So everybody, thank you for watching this episode of Satisfactory from Scratch. We'll be back again with episode 11 tomorrow to, like I said, go over some of that stuff, get our fuel stuff, get our jetpack, maybe go power slug hunting, things like that. So everybody, have a great rest of your night. We'll see you again next time.